Hello, this is Dr. J, back with some more Let's Play Command & Conquer Red Alert. It is time for another foray into one of the expansion missions for the Soviets. This time, it's going to be the Counterstrike mission, Besieged. Let it begin. One of our key European command centers has been sabotaged. The saboteur has planted charges in key structures and can detonate them at will. If the charges are detonated, our base will be rendered defenseless to the Allied presence in the area and our command center will fall. You must prevent this. Track down the saboteur and eliminate him. Once done, remove the nearby Allied threat and ensure our command center remains intact. I'm going to slow things down here at the start so I can respond a little bit more efficiently. Alright, so... Oh, no crossing that bridge for us. An Allied saboteur, essentially a commando, is going to systematically destroy our base. That's pretty problematic for us. Wonder if I should actually build another... Turns out the slowing down the game was not necessary. Wonder if I should build another ore truck. Should begin scouting the area. Yeah, I think, you know what? I think another ore truck will be useful. Get some real economy going. So essentially we're on the clock in this mission. Enemy soldier, you say. Obviously he's using commando voice lines from the original Command & Conquer. We're basically on the clock because the longer we take, the more buildings that saboteur is going to destroy. So we have to track him down, kill him, and then wipe out all the remaining Allied presence on the map. Alright, well we found an Allied base up there. We do have a sub-pen, so even though this bridge has been destroyed, we can build an LST to cross over. No airfield, so we don't have access to the spy plane and paratroopers. I seem to remember there's a way to kind of cheese this mission and kill the saboteur before you're supposed to be able to. But I don't remember exactly how to do that. Also, we don't need this Tesla coil. It's protecting nothing now. And... he's probably going to be targeting the Tesla coils pretty preferentially, so I'm going to start selling those for money. Along with flame towers. Alright. Let's go ahead and cross over here. Start scouting the area. I'm probably going to want to leave some heavy tanks around to help with the base defense, because I don't think the saboteur can destroy those. So we won't deploy all of our heavy tanks just yet, at least not until the saboteur is dead. Let's do some scouting of the water with our LST. LSTs are pretty fast, so even if it encounters a lot of... Okay, that's not good. We have attracted the attention of a longbow. Let's try to lure it back in range of a SAM site. So we are immediately aborting mission and getting back on the LST. In the LST, guys. I was going to say, the LST is very fast, so even if we run into enemy naval units, it can outrun them and not take much damage, which is true. But right now we have a bigger problem, namely this longbow, which will just snipe off our tanks with impunity unless we shoot it down. We can't build rocket soldiers. So, luring it back... Oh, okay. Maybe it's a boarded mission. Ah, the saboteur has already moved on. He's laughing, so he destroyed something else. Looks like another flame turret. Yeah, he's already moved on somewhere else. Probably that happened when we crossed over to here. Okay, I think 10 heavy tanks is going to be able to breach those defenses. So let's shuttle them across. We may take some hits from the longbow, but if we move around while it's shooting at us, it shouldn't do too much damage. And while we're at it, we might as well see what's down here, because it'll take a moment to get these guys across. Actually, they're boarding pretty efficiently by the standards of this game's AI. Well, I say that, and then that guy just derped out. No, it looks like we haven't gone far enough north to attract the attention of the longbow again. We could train some engineers and try to capture the enemy construction yard. That's not a bad idea. Unit lost? Where did I lose a unit? I hear fighting. What's happening? Okay, where's our engineer? Where's my barracks? Down here. That sounded like a ranger. Okay, guys, get back up and help this team. Okay, put all these guys in group 1. And they should be able to just go on a squishing spree. Okay. Alright, nothing our defenses couldn't handle. Good, alright. We'll make ready to attack the enemy construction yard. Capture it, I mean. Okay, let's bust on through. It's not a bad defensive line, but it won't hold up against 10 heavy tanks, I don't think. Especially if we keep them moving. Good old Q move. Always allows our attack forces to punch above their weight class. I think we can move up the engineer now. Hopefully they don't rebuild one of those camo pillboxes right in his face. Let's get him up in the corner. And we need to find the longbow's helipad and take it out, because that thing is going to be a real pain. Okay, the enemy does have a naval yard. Everybody participate, please. Okay. Looks like the helipad's right over here. There, that's one annoyance gone. I heard more fighting. Okay, the enemy is attacking our ore truck. Unit lost. Not the engineer. May have been an ore truck. There was a huge shake. Screen shake. Whoa, stop guys. Holy crap. Let's just shoot it with a couple riflemen to keep it in red health. Oh god, that's so borderline. Okay, that should be good enough. Get in there. One more shot from this guy. Beautiful. Okay. Excellent. Alright, the saboteur continues destroying things left and right. He took out that southern Tesla coil, so let's send a couple of heavy tanks down there to defend that side. Okay, enemy destroyer. Let's... Oh, there's a turret here as well. Okay, I'm gonna make a scum save here. Mission saved. And I'm gonna slow things down a touch so that I have a little more time to think and react. I want a barracks. We are building allied structures now. That's fine. We can make engineers from an allied barracks. Okay. We took out one destroyer. We've taken a lot of casualties, but... I guess I could have just built a naval yard directly rather than building this engineer to capture the enemy naval yard, and that arguably would have been more efficient, but whatever. We made him now, so let's use him. We have more power than we need. How did you get there? Oh! Fascinating. I didn't realize we could get around that way. I didn't even need to build that LST. Oh, well, whatever. Silly me. Whoa, okay. Alright. Let's get another refinery up here. New construction options. LST will make a good scout. Ooh, we can make spies. This guy needs to start his scouting duties.
Construction complete. Unit ready.
Alright, even though we already have more power than we need, that will allow us to build a refinery pretty close to the ore. Let's start making... What's more cost-effective for surface-to-surface combat? Destroyers or gunboats? Like, do 2 gunboats beat a destroyer? Let's find out. I'm going to try it and see how it goes. This is a little experiment. Sounds like my Tesla coils are still firing. Both of you, please. It's not going to be much of an experiment if only one of you joins the fight. Alright, how's this going? I can't see his health bar, so I have no idea. Let's build another LST. I think they're winning. We need to find that saboteur. He may eventually destroy the forward command post, which I think causes an instant mission fail. So we don't have forever, if I'm right about that. Okay, the LSTs are being produced here. Can the naval yard not make them? Bizarre. Well, we have a whole fleet of LSTs now. Oh, a flotilla. The red gunboats are kind of snazzy looking. I ought to make a red destroyer too. Okay, I think the answer is no. Gunboats are not more cost effective. Well, all of a sudden, I don't know. The damage they take from those destroyer missiles seems really random. Oh, it's a turret that was wiping it out. I understand. Okay, well, if you're in range of a turret, then obviously that's not going to go well. Might as well destroy these power plants here. Okay, this part of the base is now defenseless. Guys, what are you doing? Having a smoke break? Get in there. Okay. Oh, there he is. I should probably prepare another landing force. I have the LSTs for it. A little dangerous to draw my defenses down so much, but... Those guys are pretty hurt. I could build a supply depot or service depot to start repairing them.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Alright, where would our landing have to be is the question.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Surely they have a beach. This is going to be problematic if they don't. Oh. Am I being really stupid? I might not need to do a landing at all.
Yes, sir.
It might be connected on land, or by land.
Acknowledged.
Oh boy.
Acknowledged.
I think it is. In fact, I think a landing isn't even viable. Oh my gosh, okay.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
Idiocy on my part. Good grief.
Yes, sir.
Alright, well,
Affirmative.
that's just me derping is what that is. Why was I just assuming it was disconnected? Who
Yes,
knows?
sir. Reporting. Affirmative.
Alright, let's get everybody in on this action then. Boy, I'm making this mission harder than it really has to be.
Yes, sir.
Alright, let's start staging there.
Awaiting orders.
Get this guy down.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
I still... No, I'm back to normal speed. Just feels slow for some reason. Maybe I should move these guys. They're really causing the pathing to have issues.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
Building.
Vehicle reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged. Awaiting. Acknowledged.
I can Q move too.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Man, they're Q moving like a bunch of fools.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Enemy longbows. Alright, we don't really have time to lollygag and wait for reinforcements. We need to move, move, move.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
No time for repairs. Get in there. The longbows are going to tear us apart.
Report. Yes, sir. Very well.
Lost.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Yes, sir. Course. Vehicle affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Oops.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Agreed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Very well. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting.
Okay.
Unit lost.
Where's the saboteur now?
Is under attack.
Where'd he go?
Confirmed.
Affirmative.
Not sure where he went.
Unit lost.
Very well. Affirmative.
Oh, we just lost a whole bunch of something. Looks like all our Tesla coils are gone.
Affirmative.
We need to find him. Maybe he fled into that technology center.
Yes, sir. Vehicle affirmative.
Hopefully the bridge isn't going to get detonated as we cross it.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Shouldn't I have an ore truck harvesting here?
Objective met.
Okay, we got the saboteur. He was in the technology center. So, we won't have to put up with our buildings getting destroyed anymore. Man, I made so much more of a meal out of that than I really had to.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Seriously though, why do I not have an ore truck harvesting over here? Did the enemy snipe it off somehow?
Lost.
Vehicle reporting.
What are you doing? Just harvest here. It's not complicated.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, well, I think it's a mop-up operation now. Despite my derpage. Not a particularly difficult mission, then. It seems intimidating. That saboteur running around, blowing up your base, you don't know what he's going to destroy next.
Acknowledged.
It's kind of a scary situation to deal with, but
Waiting.
it turns out the mission's actually pretty gentle about it, all told. Yeah, he takes out your defenses piecemeal, but your base's main structures, aside from the construction yard that he destroys at the beginning, pretty much get left alone. Oh, how are we going to get at that?
Acknowledged.
That's going to be interesting.
Affirmative.
Oh, maybe we can go around and up. Probably.
Acknowledged.
Lost.
Acknowledged.
I should build more refineries down here. Yeah, my economy is a shambles. Let's focus on more refineries. Even though I think the mission's almost over. We're basically dead in the water. When it takes that long to get the funds to build a single heavy tank, that's when you know it's bad. What are you doing? You're not even harvesting. Oh, the spy destroyed a refinery here. That's why the ore trucks have become so confused. I understand. You see what I mean about the Allies and their dirty tricks. They're not about stand-up fighting, full frontal assaults. And it makes sense, given their much lighter forces. They pretty much seem to be a faction built for guerrilla warfare. So I like how they have their own style when you fight them in the single-player missions. And it doesn't just feel like a mirror match. Okay, this should get our economy back on solid footing. Alright, time to finish off the enemy. Those light tanks are zippy. Their DPS actually isn't bad either. They fire fast. They're just made of paper by the standards of tanks. They're all about evasion. If they stop, then you can destroy them almost instantly. We're going to have to get that ore truck, because I'm pretty sure this is a destroy everything on the map mission. I might sell the construction yard now if this were Command & Conquer, where we would get 2,500 for it. But since they only cost half as much in Red Alert, still don't like that change. I think 5,000 was actually a good cost for the MCVs. I don't feel that's worth it. That would only get us a single heavy tank and change. I'd rather keep the ability to build structures. Oh, he's gonna kill my ore truck. Yeah, you know what? I'll let him. I don't really care. Don't know what that ore truck was thinking, harvesting so far away anyhow. Yep. Revenge of the Technician! This should be the last bastion of Allied forces on the map. I don't think we need to kill the longbow. I don't think it counts as a unit for the purposes of when the game determines whether you've destroyed everything or not. Yeah, this is a mission that's not as scary as it seems at first. Despite the Allied forces all over the map and that saboteur constantly blowing up your buildings, if you just keep your cool, track the saboteur down before he destroys every last structure, keep building an army, get ready for the usual tank rush. Helps immensely if you capture this construction yard too, so that you can build key structures. And it's not so bad. Can I build a helipad? That might be the faster way to destroy that stupid ore truck there, rather than driving all the way around. Okay, more defenses. Oh, I see. We could have attacked on the other side of this pond. There's two entrances into the base. That's why they had defenses there. So, do we get longbows because we're building an allied helipad? Nope, we get Hinds anyway. Works for me. Even though Hinds won't be as good at killing an ore truck, so it's a little unfortunate, I guess. I do have a soft spot for Hinds, though. I think they're cool. We don't really need these, do we? We can just... Where's my service depot? Did the saboteur destroy the service depot when I wasn't looking? Well, we certainly don't need this anymore. And we don't need most of these power plants. The enemy's not going to be attacking, so we don't need this.
Construction complete.
Alright guys, get started on that ore truck then.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Go get that light tank. Speed things up a little.
Affirmative.
Get wrecked. We'll have them start the long journey around to this ore truck. Heh, they might get the job done faster than the Heinz will. As much as I like Heinz, they're not amazing against heavily armored targets, it has to be said. But I think we're going to make good use of them in a mission far in the future, destroying enemy cruisers.
Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Oh, they're getting there.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Report acknowledged.
Okay, we're not done somehow.
Affirmative.
Oh, the cleanup phase. It better not count the longbows. I really don't think it does.
Acknowledged.
What am I missing then?
Waiting orders at once.
The tedious cleanup phase. Oh,
Yes, sir.
hello.
Waiting. Affirmative. Comrade. Acknowledged. Comrade. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Lost.
Yes, sir. At once. Vehicle reporting.
And there's still yet more things.
Affirmative.
This is certainly not the most fun part of the missions in this game. Okay, I'm going to guess it's in the southeast, whatever it is. This is the largest chunk of unexplored terrain.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Look at their little feet go! Alright, yep. Sneaky little light tank.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
We're still not done?
Affirmative. Very well. Very well.
Silos.
Very well.
Building.
Agreed.
Building.
Okay, an ore truck.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit.
I can't believe how many things there are around the map. What now?
Yes, sir.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Okay, fine. I'll kill the longbows.
Yes, sir.
See if the Heinz can do it.
Affirmative.
Just wait for them to land. There we go.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
So what am I missing? Is it something obvious? Is there a
Ready at once.
camo pillbox somewhere that I can't see?
Yes, sir.
What's the story? Is there a ship in the very northwestern corner of the map?
Affirmative.
They'll get it eventually, one shot at a time. Too bad they can't get it when it's in the air.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Well, back to full speed, I guess. Seriously, what am I missing? This is obnoxious.
Unit ready.
You guys get to suffer with me. This is ridiculous.
Acknowledged.
Silos.
Acknowledged.
Needed. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Unit lost. Where? Where did we lose a unit? Was it due to a camo pillbox? How'd that happen? And where'd it happen?
Yes, sir.
It had to be a camo pillbox, right? What else would it be? But where?
Reporting. Await affirmative.
Mission accomplished.
It was the longbows? That's stupid. I shouldn't have to kill the longbows to end the mission? Whatever. We got there in the end, aside from the annoying cleanup phase. That's a fun mission. I like the gimmick of the saboteur who's periodically blowing up your base. That you kind of have to chase him around the map until you finally track him down. Yep, good mission. Next, back to the main Soviet campaign with, I believe, Soviet Mission 9. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I'll see you then.